Okay, so I've got some questions for you guys first, right, for Black Daruma. Now obviously you've been showing some films at Showroom Shorts for quite some time. How about, mostly, obviously short films here. Tell us a little bit about how this feature, your second feature, came about and how it builds on your previous work.
Yeah, so we made our debut feature, filmed it in 2018, it came out in 2020, 2021. And then we thought, great, we're going to go up the budgets. We were working on a film budgeted around £1 million, and we thought, great, this is happening. Met an investor, thought, this is great, we're on the up. The investor turned out to be literally insane, and had no money at all, and wasted a lot of time. So we said, right, rather than hitting rock bottom and starting again, let's go and make something. Let's just stretch ourselves, do something crazy. We love horror films, we love subgenres of horror, particularly doll horror is one that we like. We said, let's find a unique way into doll horror. What do? Let's make a film, all filmed from the perspective of the doll. And that's all I'll say about the film, but essentially it's a reaction to a very bad experience in the film industry of being led up the garden path with investment. And we said, let's do something creative, make something. The film is out now, it's on Amazon and other platforms, you can go and see it. That's really our story.
Nice, thank you. Can you tell us a little bit about how it was shot, where it was shot, your cast and crew, was it all local, that kind of thing?
Yeah, so the film was shot in an Airbnb in Penistone, mostly with Sheffield actors. And we intentionally wanted to make something that was very stripped back, because our first feature film was shot in an old castle in the north of Scotland built on Viking foundations. Yeah. And everybody just talked about how wonderful the setting was. But as a filmmaker, that can be a little bit frustrating because you want people to talk about the story and the acting. So we decided to shoot it, just in not a dull environment, but quite a plain environment, and just, like a play, hopefully hold an audience just with the actors doing their thing. And obviously working with local crew, and we always believe in that, and not have to bring everybody up from down south.
That's a great answer, and I really fully support that. Believe me, you guys are in the room next door with this meeting that happened earlier today. Everybody would be supporting that very much, like, inward investment, key people here, stop bringing people from other regions here, because the talent is in the region for sure. It was shot on a low budget, like you said, a couple times, and rather quickly, right? So tell us a little bit about that, if you don't mind. And also, despite the low budget, you found a distributor and a deal recently. So tell us a little bit about that. How did that work?
With this one, we didn't have a great experience with the distribution deal we had on our first film, so we actually decided to self-distribute this film. And we found a certain path and certain partners to work with to get our film before platforms like Amazon and Tubi, and a new platform which is brilliant. If you like found footage films, there's a platform called Found TV, which is brand new. They just do those kinds of films, which has been great. So it's been a learning experience for us to release our own film, do our own PR, and try and get reviews and ratings on IMDb and all of that stuff. It's hard work, but we've enjoyed it, and we'll take that learning into the next one. Yeah.
Now, last question for you is, not sure if this is the pathway you want to take or if that is the intention, but want to know how you feel this film, Black Daruma, is going to propel you to the next one, or, bring you closer to making another one with a larger budget. Is that what you're looking for, or is that not really the focus? What do you want to do next?
Yeah, we don't really ever think about budgets too much. It's just about the story and finding a story that you love. And we're actually going to make a feature film next time for even less money, in 5 days for £4,000 with a few actors and film it ourselves. So we've already got that in the pipeline. And then Toby's talking to somebody in the US because he went on a podcast about this movie, developing her story, which will probably be much larger budget. But I particularly love working on really small budgets because it's so fun and there's hardly any barriers between you and just getting the film made. And so I'm very excited about doing a feature film in 5 days, although I may die in the process.
The word maverick is occurring to me. Thank you so much, guys, for bringing this tonight. Could you just, that's not on the list of questions, just tell us what we're going to see. Obviously, it's not a short film, so why is it part of a short film night? Just tell the audience what we're going to see tonight.
Yeah, so you're going to watch the trailer for the film, and then there's a scene which happens roughly in the middle of the film. And all I'll say is that the lead character has become obsessed with a doll he thinks brings him luck. If he disobeys the rules that come with the doll, it brings him bad luck. So he's on this wild journey of oscillating between good and bad luck. And right now, he thinks this doll has just got him a job. He's been at a job interview. So he's out on a bit of a wild mission, and the scene starts with him sat on a park bench, and you'll just see what unfolds with his head kind of spinning with what this doll may or may not be doing psychologically or supernaturally to him.
Toby and Fiona, the Watts brothers. Big round of applause, please, for them. Guys, thank you so much for taking us through this and sticking. Nice one. All right.